Welcome to another video of Greg's Meat Emporium. Gonna do a couple more ling-lings here. Got my knives all sharp and ready to go. Anyway, folks, I know you've seen this before. Just thought I'd share one more time. We're gonna cut us some boneless ribs, some pork chops, and a couple roasts, I guess, out of this thing. So we're gonna get at it right now. Stand by. All right, so here's contestant number one up for the slaughter right now. So we got good old Trusty here. Big Bertha, as I've called in the past, lots of different names, whatever you want to say. So you're going to pick your poison here, which side you want to start with. So you got this side, you can see there's some fat residual, so that's why it's 10 times fast, whatever. And on this side, you can see there's a lot less. So we're going to just see the low spot in here, we're going to start with it right there, make it quick and simple. Now, I know you guys have seen all these videos before, but I thought I'd make more just for fun. Different cuts, different types. A little bit different every time. You can see how it's a little bit whitish in there. It's just a lot of fat, things like that. So this video will be sped up a little bit more for things like this, of this nature. You can flip it over. See, there's a lot more fat on this side of it, and that's going to be that part that we'll probably chop all that up into little renderings to make little stir fries out of, and whatever else we want. And this will be the side that we can make the chops out of, and also this is perfect for that. And we'll make the larger one. I got another one. We'll make that one into the actual roast. So this one I'll make chops out of right now. This looks like, to me, the deal. You see a lot more narrower this is and fatty. Okay, so that'll just go to whatever we want it to go. So without further ado, we'll just square this bad boy up. You can see that's the natural end. And then this one, even though I cut it straight, it's already starting to kind of come out of its shell a bit. So, anyhow, paper towels are your friends, so keep these handy right by you. And you should probably pull some off because you don't want to cross-contaminate with the pork. But you want to dry your hands off so that, you know, you can really grip that knife good. You don't want that to slice your hand off. So, this thing's already kind of like getting soft on me. I cut it up already, made it straight. So, we're just going to go at it right now. So, I cut some pork chops. Boom. That's all it takes, folks. That's all it takes. Just make them the thickness you want. Go at it. Alright, rather than boring you, we just went ahead and cut 10 pork chops out of that bad boy. You can see the redder meat on this end here. So this little piece was left over. I didn't square up that other side. We're just going to chop that up and add it to the stir fry pile. So, on to this one next. Probably just going to cut this one up, and then I might make some ribs on the other side, and also just one roast again. So we got this for the chop. So anyway, here we go. We're just going to cut this leftover piece. Start with this one here. Cut any size you want, but I just like these are about medium-sized chunks, and you know, when I get my hands on it, when I go to fry it up, cook it up, whatever I'm going to do with it, even grind it, those are, you know, average sizes, whatever you want to do with it. Then you can say, well, hell, you get some more pork chops out of it. You can. Absolutely. It just gets a little bit more fattier. Doesn't mean it's bad at all. You can do what you want with the thing. So if I'm going to do it that way, and you guys want to see what that's like, we can just take it. You can see some fat there. It's all been trimmed by the cryovac guy, you know, at the factory. We can just take this much. We already got 10 nice pork chops out of it. We can set that aside, and everything we're going to do with this. So you can cut any way you want. You cut this way, that way, against the grain, with the grain. I'm just showing you different styles you can do. Just beat it up, cut it up. Well, maybe not beat it up, but, you know, cut it up. So if you want your chunks to be that big, you can have them that big. A little bit bigger than I like. So double cut it. Cut down the middle. See how nice and sharp the knife is. It's the way you want it. You want to keep it that way. That way, you are not cutting your arms and fingers and toes and nose off. Maybe even those ears. Don't know how some of you like to cook, whatever you do, but some people like to just really get into it. So we'll just continue cutting this up, and then show you all that pile when we're done. Alright, so here we go. We got these chunks all built up in this pile here. I'd say it's about 1.5 pounds, maybe 2 pounds worth right here. And then this guy over here, we can cut some more chops out of that. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'll do a little bit of this over on the other one that I got laying there. And I think I'm going to cut maybe a couple a few more out of this and then chunk up the rest as well. So let's see. Set this aside, and we want to look at this. That's the cut side. Looks nice. I'd like to, you know, we'll do a comparison later on, side by side. And yes, I flipped it over. It doesn't matter which way you cut it. You can cut it fat side, which might be easier for some, or you can cut it just the meat side. So we'll compare this side of the cut to the other. So, and I'll let you know what the difference is in taste. So we're gonna cut this guy right here. I think one more, square it up, and I'll just cut the rest in the chunks. So that gave me 4 additional steaks, and I'll package these ones differently. Pork chops, not steaks. Okay, and then I'll just cut this one up. I can make one more out of it, but you can see it's kind of lopsided. It is the other end of the meat. Like I said, I like the lean stuff more for my roast than my pork chops. That's just personal. Like I said, these are more the fatty ends. That's why they're wider, and you can just add to that. So about 2 pounds plus or minus on the chop for stir fry, ground, whatever pork, and then 4 nice chops to add to the piles over there. So we'll pull up the next one. Hello, I'm Mr. Ling Lang, here to talk to you today about how I want to be cut up. Looks like somebody already got a chance. Anyway, I think they said, no, that one's supposed to go in the whole pile. Whatever. Anyway, I know, I'm retarded. But you can see the difference between the two again. This is a very red meat, long and slanky worm we got going on here. It was even dripping all over the place. I don't know what's wrong with it. It's kind of like weird. Look at it. Maybe I should have froze it a little bit before I cut it up. I don't know. But we're going to go ahead and make this our roast. And the butcher kind of already gave us a line here. We're going to be a little bit more professional about this. But I don't want to roast that big. Look at that thing. That's as long as a knife. This is a 12-inch blade. It's a full foot long. And it ain't a Subway. So I think we'll take it back to... I'm thinking where it narrows right here. Just do what you want with it. That's just going to be a nice roast. You can trim that up an hour later, whatever you want to do with it. I mean, it looks fine to me, but look, hey, you want some instruction on this? Just kind of take your nice sharp knife, set that aside, you know, scrape some of that fat, take that off, and square this up, set this aside, so we're not cutting ourselves at a distance. Keep control of your meat and your knife. That's for sure. Look at that. Look how sharp that is. Isn't that beautiful? That's what you want. Bare minimum, I tell you. Now it's a tip. It's going to be the dullest point of the knife, but still did the job. Alright, so there we go. It's a nice roast. Set that aside. That's done. Get you some. Alright, I think I got right here some smaller chops. I think I'll cut that right about here for right now. Set that aside, and you're like, well, that's a nice piece too. Maybe you want to leave it whole, leave it whole. I don't care what the hell you do with it. You stick it in your mouth, not mine. But in my case, I'm going to take this now. I think I'm just going to make some chop this time. We got boneless ribs. We have not put those on and tried them yet. I'm sure they're going to be delicious, especially when you slather anything with barbecue sauce. How can you go wrong, right? Would you look at it? Would you just look at it? I mean, anything with barbecue sauce, God, you can put that on anything. A hot dog, piece of grass, it tastes good. So, I personally don't like all that stuff. I just like a nice dry rub. But in my case, I think I'll stick with just trying it before I make more of it. So we're just going to take this and we are going to just cut it up. Like that. Watch those fingers and toes, folks. See how my knuckles are kind of down there? Keep my fingertips out of the way too. You know, really, Ramsey wants you to, use your knuckles and cut. Like that. Okay, like you're chopping away. But keep your fingers out of there. Keep your fingers out of there. So, we'll get this. You notice, tip of the knife, look at it. See how it left that? is duller than the back of the knife. That's mainly because of pressure. It's also just sharper back there. Just seems to be the way things go. So now we got all these strips. It's like strip loin, because that's what it is. You know. I'll just cut these up. You know, use the back of the knife. Look, they haven't cut through that. Cut the piece behind it. It's because I'm using the back of the blade. The end of it there, you know? The tip is not where you want it. Back here. So we got some nice chunks here. Look at that. And that don't have to be perfect. If you're going to stick it in a grinder and make sausage, man, go for it. Looks at that nice red meat. Again, pork is not the other white meat. It's just a campaign and a slogan. It is red meat, hence why it's red. See that? It's red. Some of you colorblind, so just trust me, okay? Jiggles and giggles. You don't want your fingers to become part of the party over here. Stay over there. Now you see I'm double cutting these because some of them I don't like how long they are. But again, this is the boring half, right? It's made a whole nother pile, another pound and a half right there. Plus this, it's going to be another 2 pounds. So I didn't have as much of this last time. This time I do. So anyhow, let me finish cutting this up and I'll show you. Alright, so here's all of our chopped up chutney. I'm going to put this over here in the other pot. You know, I got to separate those because I want to weigh them out for you. I always do that for you guys. And by the way, both of these were under $17. So they're still a very inexpensive way to make a meal. And I highly recommend it. We just got 2 more of these. I wanted to get 4, but we got what we got because I think that's all they had or something like that. Doesn't matter. We can go back. Just a drive for us where we live. Got a ranch in the rural parts of northern Arizona. Oh, the butcher and I made that cut. He made this one. He's like, "Hi-de-ho! Welcome to my party." Anyway, okay. Moving on. Those cuts really get me. I think I like this one better. What do you think? Does she look beautiful? Does she look fancy? Alright. Slap it. Straighten it out. Cut it. These would be nice little, like, make these for breakfast. And you know what? If you don't like it after you cut them off, go, you know what? That's just too many tarnation pork chops I got there. Guess what? You got a knife. You just cut it up and make whatever you want out of it. Now you can see these are more petite, but I'm kind of keeping the width about 1/2 inch. So I think I like that. I'm going to score that one and show you something with this little guy when they're that thin. You can see you don't have to do as much sawing action, just run the blade through in a smooth motion. And then that gives you a nice little guy without mutilating it. So we got 2, 4, 6, 8 little, nice little pork chops. I say petite, but in the real world, in the old days, that's what you got out of a pork chop. Unless it's a big old bone-in one, which we don't have here. So we got a nice little 8 petite pork chops. And then the other piece, like I said, is a roast. So next picture I'll be showing you is all of it together, all said and done. Okay, contestant number 1 chopped up into a roast. Bunch of pork chops and about 2 pounds of stir fry. Contestant number 2. Really got them backwards. I did this one first. That doesn't matter. 10 and 4 of the lighter, colored, more fatty, and thorough pieces. And also another about 10 pounds of stir fry here. So for $33 and change, I got all of this meat. All of these pork chops and a nice roast. You can't beat it, guys. All jokes aside, go down and get yourself a whole pork loin from Sam's Club or Costco. We have a Sam's Club close because where we live, that's where we go for right now. We will be making maybe a Costco trip. I'll send the wife out and get us some stuff from there to experiment on. And we'll try some of those Costco meats in the future. But just want to do a recap, short video on this and just show you everything you can make quick, done and done. Thanks for watching, and I'll throw the price tags and stuff in the end and the full shots everything I have, a little voiceover, whatever, just to add anything I think I missed. All right, have a great day. So we're doing number 2 first, so it's 1.3 pounds and ounces for the 4 petite pork chops. We're going to bag them in bags of 4. Second one is the other 4 petite pork chops, 1.24 or 1.2, whatever. So they're very close to the same. So 2 pounds, 11 ounces on the roast. Okay, so 2 pounds, 10 ounces on the pile of chopped up for stir fry or grinding, whatever you want. Thick and hearty from the second one, we got 2 pounds, 1 ounce. So these are the big ones, about a 1/2 inch thick cut of the lean side. Okay, the second set of 5, we'll just call it 1 pound, 15 ounces, so almost 2 pounds. Sets of 5. So this is the second one set of 5, and the first one I did was a set of 5, in case I forgot to mention it. And this is all from the stemming from the first pork loin. Okay, these are the fattier ends. So we got 4 of those at 1.9. We'll just call it 1 pound, 9 ounces. All right, so the second pile is 2 pounds, 13 ounces. So you can see that's all. Oh, just fell off. Got lower. You can see this is closer to 3 pounds. So we got quite a bit of stir fry, ground meat, whatever you want. All right, so here you go. We got 5 packs here, 4 packs of the lean, and then the meat stir fry, and then the other one was this here with the stir fry, the roast, and petites. So that's all of them. And there they all are. Again, thanks for watching. Any questions? Just put in the comments. Okay, so we had 16.71 overall weight for both of the pork loins and 16 pounds weighed out, so a loss of 0.71 for the cryovac bags. Pretty good.